Vamos a jugar el primer partido de la tarde. Y si alcanzamos la primera división hoy, sería un total éxito, guys. ¿Será difícil? Sí. ¿Imposible? Pues no. Ok.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe, great chance!
Creo que ese partido lo puedo ganar,
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Hits one! Quality ball. The most accurate pass. Ødegaard. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Vamos, si se puede, chicos, si se puede. Si se puede.
Pinches it off him. Oh, super find. Real chance!
Mierda, casi me meten gol.
And collective relief
Luis
etched on the
Suarez,
faces of the defenders. Ruben Diaz gathers from the goal kick. Surlot has a go!
¿Qué?
And that is doing no harm at all. First quarter of an hour gone. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Corner it is.
Hola Carlos, ¿cómo estás, bro?
Barcelona have their second corner now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Claro que sí, bro. ¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Number 3 coming up. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Greece have the chance to go the other way.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! Now, oh, he's been caught and he's following up. Goal! Greece! And it's Greece who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Chance for the header! He's missed, but not by that far. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hice una pregunta. ¿Qué formación hago para bloquear cualquier ataque con él? Y te voy a decir, dame un rato, bro. Este partido es importante, debo ganar.
And they've got rid. Thinks one through. It looks a good ball through. And claimed it back swiftly. And the pass is intercepted. That's a shade optimistic. Odegaard.
Mierda.
Mbappe. Odegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. It's Luis Suarez!
Damn!
Oh, taken with
Oh my
style.
goodness.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
¿Qué está pasando?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Tomori looking to penetrate opposition lines. Vitinha. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Caicedo. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Te voy a decir ahora, bro.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, this looks sharp. Tomori cuts it out. Aims beyond the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now that's well seen too. That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. On time, excellent interception. And he's managed to get rid. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the
Mira,
first
Carlos, te
45
voy a
minutes?
decir ahora.
Well,
A
it's
ver.
looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good
Yo siempre
position. So
juego
why dither
4-4
from here when they can
4-3-3, ¿verdad?
repeat their first half
Con
success with
un mediocampista
another show of
defensivo,
strength?
2 interiores, Vinicius. Juego con este que es como media punta, pero media punta se puede jugar en el lado derecho, tú sabes. Y ahí creo que ocupa más espacio. Mira, mira todo el terreno que ocupa. Todo eso que está en azules, todo lo que él ocupa. Entonces, lo que tienes que hacer en cuando vas a instrucciones individuales y cuando es ataque mucho, vas a poner como... Te explico después porque ya se me está acabando el tiempo. Tienes que poner marcaje estrecho a los dos delanteros.
Substitution
Siempre.
for Greece. Number 20, Mohamed Salah.
Whistle goes.
A los dos
and we start the
delanteros.
second half.
Mbappe. Coming on the
Well, this
field.
half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Leveling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass somewhat off target. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Plenty to aim at here. Oh,
¿Qué?
that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Mbappe, he's through, now a chance! Oh, what has happened here?
Ay, mi madre, debía disparar. Quise colocar y se me fue.
So their fourth corner of the game. Climbs up big!
Damn.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Up for a header! That's a half-decent try. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He can run onto that.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is good alertness. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Surlot. And it's been given away. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 9,
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Odegaard. That's a throw.
Es increíble que me hayan marcado.
Number 15, Serveth. Number 7,
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
coming on the field. Number 23,
Works it forward. Charles just lacking in accuracy.
Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. The attendance for this match
Has
was
a look and plays it forward.
71,649.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just eases him off the ball. Davis gets good distance on it. No, that's been intercepted. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Ese es su
And he's
caso.
going to have his name taken.
En vez de estrategia, momento. Déjame ir ahora.
Substitution for Greece. Number 10, Alphonso Davies. Coming on to replace him.
¿Qué pasó?
is
Yo estoy en
number
estrategia.
3, Digne.
Te recomiendo algo para tener mucho dinero. Sí, ¿cuál? ¿Qué recomiendas? Déjame cambiar este que ya está fundido. Espérate. Eso creo que vas a aprender. A ver, dime. ¿Qué pasó, bro? tableta al mismo tiempo, triángulo y R3. ¿Qué pasó? Lo hice. Déjame ver que termine el partido.
So time for change.
Ah, ok.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Sí, yo lo hice. Espérame. Ese partido
Hit into the middle.
nada me sale.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Caicedo gets a foot in here. This is promising. Digne clears. Thuram. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, it's not getting there. Digne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Thuram. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ah, ok.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Greece clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well read, nice interception.
Yo le doy intuiciones.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass...
Lewandowski tries a shot!
Yo le doy instrucciones a los laterales de mantener la posición.
Two more needed.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. Both
Espera,
causing
déjame
lots of problems for that defence.
83 minutes is number 11.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Digne. Beckham. Hakimi. There could be trouble here. And the shot! It's in! Late draw.
Ah, está bien, voy a ver.
This will be one frantic
Yo
ending.
lo doy
And
como...
it has to be said, an absolute gift. Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Well, oh, he's gifted it. Lewandowski! It's in!
Empaté el partido.
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. An act of charity gratefully
Iba perdiendo
received.
3-0, casi daba por perder el partido ese.
And yes, it's him again. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. We are into overtime. Adams is there to clear. Caicedo. Van Dijk makes the interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he get onto this? He's got away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pedri with the cross. Big header! Brilliant by Vitinha! And That has raised the roof.
Te
It
sirve la...
was a great header.
Yo
The
no sé, bro. Yo
invitation
creo
was
que me
irresistible
está... Me
and the finish.
está...
Added time is up, and there goes the
Sí, me
whistle.
sirvió.
What a terrific response it
Aunque no
was
se
to
nota
adversity.
tanto,
What a
pero sí.
fantastic game
Gracias,
from those
bro.
players. What unity.
A
What
ver, para que tú me enseñes cómo que hacer... la recomendación que tengo, tengo 12 puntos ya salvado. Necesito otra victoria para ascender a la tercera división. Una victoria necesito. A ver. Mira, lo que tengo aquí en edición individuales. Los laterales, lo digo que mantenga la posición por lo defensivo. Porque mi equipo suele atacar muchísimo. Pero tus jugadores se desmarcan más y cubren al rival. Sí, es verdad. Algo cambió, sí, es verdad. Sí, es verdad. Dice ofensivo. Le digo a los laterales mantener la posición. Eso es una forma de defensivo. Le daba instrucción de ofensiva, pero cuando me daba mucho espacio, ponerles ofensiva, los seguidores suelen atacar más por medio campo y laterales. Sí, voy a hacerlo en ese partido para ver qué tal. Ver. al- y Arnold. Lo que pasa es que en defensa se desprotege muchísimo. Ah, sí, siempre hago eso. Siempre hago eso en cada partido. Pero vamos a ver ahora. Vamos a ver ahora. Necesito una victoria, chicos. Una victoria. Soy de tercero. No, estamos en tercera división. Con una victoria. Vamos a ver. Eh, ponerle a cargar. Y los defensas ponen marcaje al hombre. No se puede. Yo creo que se puede hacer una vez. Dale, Boca. Sí, porque no se puede hacer una sola vez. Nada más se puede o marcar estrecho o... Déjame ver. em, yo ayer me remonté un 5-3 a 6 sí. Sí, no garajes. Pero ayer me remontaron un 2-0 y estaba ganando. Y perdí el partido 4-2. ¿Qué, qué pique me di? Ujú. Ok, intuiciones individuales. Marcaje al hombre. Tan, 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 tan. No. Mejor marcaje estrecho, ¿eh? Porque puede que voy a dejar muy descubierto. Mierda. con 3 goles de mi Marmoush de 98. DH, tiene de 68. Gracias, José, por seguirme. Marmoush de 98. Yo tengo aquí en Mbappé de 98.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Oh, yo era el
Well, if you
rojo.
did just miss it, we
Es
are
el
up
blanco.
and running already. Barcelona
Ese-
cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of
Es
want,
el-
but must. Nice interception, well timed. That is good alertness. In again. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Ayer casi me toca el Nobel a mí.
Barcelona with
¿Qué
their
pasó?
first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Up for a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Played out to the left flank. Well, here's your hero,
Niente.
goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things. And tries a shot! Hernandez, and he's following up!
Damn.
Oh, that
Me
is
salió la
rather
mejor
wayward.
animación
Hernandez
posible y me
reacted
torearon.
so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, played right into his path. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Foden. That looks a good ball through. And the shot!
¡Vamos! ¡Vamos!
And with that, they
Yes,
take
¿qué te
a
salió?
giant step towards the promised land.
Bro, ¿qué te salió?
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi, oh, it's come loose. This might and Messi! That's a lovely, neat pass. Lewandowski, big chance! It's in!
Soy
A game
Mendy.
of thrills, all square
Soy
in
Mendy
the
de
blinking of an eye.
79.
Well, going
Mierda.
behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time.
Shapes to shoot!
¡Vamos!
Barcelona! And the message is clear. The only way is up. Just so calm under pressure,
un partido de
and
ida y
he
vuelta.
managed to fashion
Barça
a
versus-
fine finish.
Vitinha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I
Me
think it's
desesperé.
just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe chasing after it. Nkapie makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Odegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Interesting ball. No, that was never going to make it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe!
Nice.
Oh, he
No
did
me
the
voy a
hard part
comentar,
right,
pero
but
estoy viendo
fluffed the
el-
finish.
It's easy
Yo
to say
pensaba
it,
que era
but difficult
mi
to stop it
joke.
when runs in behind
No
are
voy a
being made
comentar,
like
pero
that.
estoy viendo el directo. Ya que me tengo que ir, pero estoy viendo. Oh, está bien, bro.
Pedri. Nice ball, and he... Now the finish!
¡Vamos!
And they're at it again!
¡Vamos!
In
Y
double
bro-
quick time!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been
Así
looking
vamos
for.
a la
Very
primera, a tercera.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead
Vamos
and
a
are
la
looking good for the win.
Vamos a la
To be expected,
tercera
Peter. They've gone and stepped
división.
it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Caicedo. Looking for the run. And he's there to retrieve it. He's shifting. He's had a shot.
Damn,
Whistle's gone,
penal.
and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without
A las
this.
9 en mi país es España, vuelvo.
Now, power or
Ah,
placement.
las 6 son las 9 de la noche.
And that's one back.
A las 9 en mi país.
Not a twitch,
¿A
not
qué hora
a
es
blink.
en España?
A picture
ahorita?
of confidence. That
Yeah.
was never missing.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Mbappe!
Damn.
Hits off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter.
Sí,
He really did
increíble.
spring into life as he made his run.
Necesito esta victoria.
Yamal. Barcelona have reclaimed it.
Necesito
we hit
esta
half-time.
victoria, guys.
And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. Well, time to catch your breath
Hola.
after a manic first half.
Hola, Emanuel.
Goals,
¿Cómo
goals,
estás,
and more
Emanuel?
goals, but only one between them.
Saludos para Emanuel. Voy a hacer un cambio, ¿eh? Y si cambio la táctica de los futbolistas, el que ponía ofensivo, le digo a él, ya que es menos defensivo de aquí, mantener la posición. Mantener la posición, no. Mantener la posición.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Vamos a ganar. Sí, sí. Hay que ganar ese partido. Vamos, muchacho.
And we're off again.
Mm.
He won't be happy with that one. Look at the space here. Here's the shot. And it's in.
Vamos. Hola,
A
Miran
two-goal
Bravo.
lead, and they're firmly in control.
Hola, Miran Bravo. ¿Cómo estás?
Barcelona really
Se
were
va.
asking for trouble there by failing
¿No?
to cope with
Bueno.
a formidable press.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay
Vamos a
that
ver si
fate.
hace algunos
I think the
cambios
manager's claiming an
también.
assist
Este
here.
es el equipo. No, todavía.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now.
It's Lewandowski!
¡Vamos!
Rampant!
Otra vez.
Surely that settles it.
Ya estamos de
Well, there's always
tercera.
a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona
Somos
have
de
asked themselves
tercera.
into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Somos
Clearly
de
is miffed,
tercera.
having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hincapié cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, red, nice interception. Donnarumma
Somos
punts
de,
it upfield.
somos de tercera.
Tomori calmly anticipates. And it's Lewandowski.
La asistencia a este partido
Just about up to the hour now.
6.026
Y-
espectadores.
Donnarumma
Cuidado.
catches it safely.
A lot of space here, a
Somos-
real opportunity.
Somos de tercera.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Anda la
super
mierda.
find. Van Dijk. And the shot!
Ay, no puede ser.
Sticks it away! They're back within reach!
Son
Yeah, great
5-3.
movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
¿Cuántos minutos faltan? Es temprano, cualquier cosa puede
So, just a
pasar.
consolation, or is there a way back from here? Hernandez. Lewandowski. Now there's a fine ball.
Ay,
Lewandowski finds himself offside.
pero se puede, se puede, se puede. Somos de...
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lewandowski, Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. He's played him through. And here's Yamal. There's the hit!
Ay, ay, ay.
And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
Roja,
That's a
debe ser
foul, and the
expulsión.
whistle's gone. Yellow
Yes.
or red? It is red.
Expulsado.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably
Gracias
took
por
the
dejarme el
harder
espacio.
choice.
Shooting
Oh!
chance! And kept out by
Claro
the
que
most
se puede.
elastic of saves.
Lewandowski
Diache.
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Looking for the runner. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Odegaard. Lewandowski. He's cut it out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And the assistant referee has his flag
no.
raised.
Pensé
For
que
offside.
ya había acabado, pero no es posición adelantada.
Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's a superb pass. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is a great ball.
Damn, pero le di para que
Lewandowski
pateara.
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this has gone, presumably for
Decisión
offside.
adelantada.
Lewandowski. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Koundé cuts it out. Oh, super find. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is it's Lewandowski! They've done it!
Vamos.
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. It
Vamos.
was a great finish.
Ah,
He
se
put
fue,
it
se
away
va,
with great poise,
se va.
high accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his
Somos
head,
de
Peter. He
tercero.
didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tercera división. Hemos logrado el ascenso. Hemos logrado el ascenso. Hemos logrado el ascenso. Hemos logrado ascenso. Hemos logrado el ascenso a tercera división. Hemos logrado ascenso. Valoración actual 1.200 millones. Hemos logrado el ascenso de ver. Sí. No tenemos un equipazo como todos, pero tenemos un equipo bien trabajado, guys. Vamos, 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 vamos. Sí. Vengo ahora, chicos. Estoy de regreso. A ver qué hace. Vamos a jugar el primer partido en tercera división. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. A ver. Tácticas individuales. Marco el techo a. Luego a Fernando. A Leo Messi. Yes, a Leo Messi. Ahora. Mantener. No. Mantener la posición. Ay, sí, bro. Ya lo sabes, Manuel.
Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. It really is a sight to behold here.
Vamos.
As Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Dice Alison Pana.
We have already started here.
Adiós. Ah, ok. Cuídate mucho, bro.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's really well cleared. It'll be a throw-in. Robertson cuts out the pass. Tomori spots it and intercepts. And he's on his way. Good effort from distance.
Ay, mi madre.
Just a fraction
Nos
high.
vemos ahorita si estás.
Probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on
Me
technique as opposed to
conecto
power.
mayormente en las madrugadas.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot. That's another chance. Big moment.
Primer gol en tercera división.
Well, talk
Este
about
equipo
a
es un
real rude
equipazo
awakening.
tengo
It's
yo.
almost as if the defense saw nothing coming.
Equipazo
They just
tengo.
didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly shapes to shoot!
Ay,
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius
Mi
Junior
madre.
is offering a right smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
ay, mi madre, ay, mi madre.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Face to face, there's the hit! Goal! A game of thrills, all
Yo que ataque
square
mal
in
esa
the
vez.
blinking of an eye.
Defendí
Since
mal.
going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Ah, mira esa línea. Es
And that
imposible
really
defender
is
eso.
so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pedri. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe is onto this. Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
Equipazo tengo.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona
sabía que
get
estaba
themselves
fuera de
into the
juego.
lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Fernando Torres. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! It's a smartly directed ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ødegaard crosses. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now the finish!
Vamos a ver.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just eases him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rafinha.
Bien, bien. Estamos jugando 2-0. 2-1 más bien.
Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good vision. Messi. Real chance here. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Rafinha. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Torres! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Well played. That has snuffed
Bien.
out the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very
Vamos.
delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Big chance!
Ay,
He was berating his
casi me
defense
cuesta el
before making the
partido
save,
por un
and
error
he's at it
mío.
again now.
Robertson picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And he's there to retrieve it. That's headed upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ødegaard. Rafinha, over to the left. And Robertson. Can he get it through? Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona have reclaimed it. It's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. Just about up to the hour now.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
He's had it taken off him. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been won straight back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafinha. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Has a goal! Ødegaard. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold has created 1 goal already. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri. He's in plenty of space here.
Bien.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
En el Barcelona, el dorsal 23 será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe.
No, 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 no.
Alexander-Arnold bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Pedri. Musiala. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Real chance here. Hernandez with the big header. It's in. 2 ahead. Late in the day. Game over surely.
Bien.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
El dorsal 6.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 15.
And he's managed to gift it back. That's been cut out, well played. He's looking wide. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And the keeper's in command. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vamos a hacer un ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡Mira! ¡Ay, mi madre! A ver, ¿quién pongo? Ay, espera, ¿dónde están los centrales? Okay. Vamos a dejar eso ahí. Ay, mi madre, mira eso. Bueno, no tengo 2 cambios.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And the shot!
¿Qué?
Just off target.
¿Qué pasó?
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Musiala. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Odegaard. Robertson. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No llega, no llega. Sí, llegó el cabrón.
Saka. Odegaard. Foot in. So that's it. It is all over.
Primera victoria.
Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to.
Primera victoria. Y a veces han aumentado en 40 puntos. Posición. Si alcanzas la versión de que accederás a la segunda división. Ahora no es por ahora es por puntos. Ahora es por puntos. Valoración de que 40 si llego a... No es por cantidad de victorias, ¿eh? Ujú. Espérate, chicas, espérate.